We talk about the hidden costs for all the investment structure strategy. So briefly go through tax saving for negative gear, also how affect capital gain tax from the different structure and different land tax in different states, how it difference between personal and trust or the company. And if we find there's a lot of huge difference in there if you made a mistake. And also we look at, can you pass to next generation any tax involved for your property? So let's go through company, personal, discretionary trust, and unit trust and partnership. Unit trust and partnership is basically you need to look at who's your unit holder and who is your partners. If unit trust unit holder is personal, just look at this column. If unit trust unit holder is trust, then you look at this column. Basically, unit trust don't pay tax by itself. It's the owner, the unit holder pay tax. Partnership, very similar to unit trust, but partnership is just very simple between two people or between two companies or between two trusts. So firstly, if you look at the negative gear tax saving for personal, assuming you are earning wages. So for company, see, you can't enjoy negative gear loss. For trust as well. So all the loss need to sit in the company or trust until you sell the property. And that can be major effect on your cash flow if you cannot use the tax benefit. So that's the things I put into the red color as saying you need to consider before you buy under trust or company. I see so many people buying property under trust and company and they pay heavily on the cost, but they can't come back until they sell the property. Capital gain tax, surprisingly, it's not too much difference. When I say 25%, I consider the capital gain discount 50% already apply. For example, if you sell the property, you're making $1 million. You hold the property over 1 year, so that means you get 50% off discount. The highest tax rate in Australia for personal is about 48%, 47%. So if 48% divided by 2 is about 24% plus super fund levy. So briefly, I said the highest tax you pay is 25%. For company, even they don't have a capital gain discount, but you only pay 25 to 30% tax. So capital gain for different structure is not the issue. Okay. Move down to the land tax area. Every state is different. So if you look at the New South Wales, if you are buying the property under company name or personal name, you get 822,000 tax-free threshold. Means first 822,000 land value, you don't need to pay tax. But something over that value, you pay 1.6%. That's the same as a company and personal. Of course, not including your home, okay? But this one is a real problem. If you have a property value at $1 million, imagine under personal name and company name, how much tax you pay? It's 1 mil minus 822. So we got 178 multiplied by 1.6%. Roughly, it's like $3,000. That's the land tax each year, per year. But if you put under trust name, look, 1 million minus no tax-free threshold. So the 1 million, you got to pay 1.6%. So thank you, that's $16,000 a year land tax. Compare $16,000 with $3,000 every year. So that's the biggest things you need to weigh. In New South Wales, if you buy property under trust, you need to make sure you calculate before you buy. In Victoria, there's not too much difference because firstly, the land tax rate is only 0.4 to 0.6%. Of course, I'm talking about $1 million left. If you got $10 million invest or something, then we need to talk because they are slightly increased but not significant. Trust only got threshold for 25,000, but personal and company got 300,000. But compared to New South Wales, that's really not much difference because 275, even 0.4% is not much. In Queensland, it's very tricky, Queensland. Company, trust, you only get $350,000 tax-free threshold. But once you jump over this limit, you pay 1.7% straight away. Compared to personal, up to 1 million, you pay 1.6. But below 1 million, you're only paying 1% for something over 600. So that can be huge difference too. If you buy something in Queensland for $700,000, land value say $200,000 or $300,000, you okay to buy under trust, right? But if you have more property, what you do? You create more trust or you buy under personal name. So that's something we need to consider. WA, don't worry about, it's all the same. Over 420,000 land value, you pay 0.25%. That's not significant at all for WA. Pass to next generation. If you have property you want to pass to next generation when you die, in company no tax, just simply change shareholder or director to your children. That's it. They keep the property under company name. Personal, you got to pay tax because once you die, the property need to change title to children's name. Then, except for your home, if you die, your home need to be sold within 2 years. Within the 2 years, if your children sell your home and take the cash, no tax to pay. But if rental property, still pay same tax. For trust, no tax to pay because just change trustee and children can keep going and keep the property under discretionary trust. Unit trust in partnership, it depends on the member, who is a member, but most likely unit trust don't need to pay tax because unit trust will still hold the property under unit trust. Partnership is different. Partnership you got to pay tax because partner will die, but not the unit trust itself. So basically, when you select your investment strategy, you got to think about: am I keeping the property for long term or short term? Am I doing development and subdivide and sell the land or sell the building, or I do some renovation before I sell it? A short-term investment. How am I going to borrow money from the bank? For company, borrow money, personal guarantee. Personal borrow money, personal wages, personal guarantee. That's easy. Discretionary trust, that can be a little bit difficult. Unit trust also, because they're only looking at who is a member of the trust. They will use the lowest income member to check whether you afford the loan or not. So this tool is quite difficult to borrow money. So you need to be careful. For partnership, it's same thing, personal guarantee. But if your partner have equity but not enough income, you also have a problem. So that's pretty much, you need to think about it when you choose the investment structure in Australia.